How you guys doing? Shankar Singham, California nationalist here. Here, just wanted to touch base. Getting a lot of comments on my YouTube channel from all kinds of conservatives from all over the country coming in and saying that they're just really adamant that California is falling apart in shambles. Our streets and highways are rubbles, and our hospitals are packed with Hispanics, and there's no service out here, and homeless running rampant, and it's just a complete horror story out here, and yet a bunch of money is being pumped into the state, and it's just going broke, and we're going broke. Well, so I ask them where they get their numbers from, which they'll never reply. They never say where exactly they're getting their information from. It's probably from some right-wing site or a radio show. It's probably a radio show. Or Fox. I'm not sure where they're getting the information from, because again, they will not say. It's like a secret club. It's a secret club of false informations, or a secret club of informations that you got to be down with to get, okay? So I'm not down, I guess. So I'll tell you guys where I get my information from. I get my information from the IRS and from the Census Bureau, from the Bureau of Labor. I get my numbers from the federal government. They do these statistics year after year. They send someone out. They have probably knocked on your door a couple times and ask you questions. When they come to your business, you fill out a questionnaire. And they take this data back, and they go back and crunch it all, analyze it, crunch it all together. And then folks like this website here, this is Wallet Hub. Folks like this actually crunch it, do bivariate distributions on it, and come up with an analysis on anything really they want to cover, as long as they have the two variables that the government provides. So let's talk about this. So the conservative claim is that California is hoarding billions, and we do take billions of dollars in federal subsidies. Absolutely true. We also pay over $350 billion in federal taxes. I'll get to that in a bit. We take far more money is being pumped into California than actually what we're putting out. Okay, that's what the conservative claim is, and we're falling apart because we're a liberal mecca. Okay, so that's their claim. So here is the numbers from the Bureau of Labor and the IRS and the census. So, and the numbers were crunched, and this is from Wallet Hub again, and this is the most dependent and least dependent state on federal subsidies. So which states take the most federal subsidies and which states take the least federal subsidies, okay? Number one on this list takes the most federal subsidies, okay? And of course, number 50 takes the least, all right? So my state of California, the grizzly bear state, the golden state, the best state in the union, the best place to live, the whole nine, all of it. We're ranked number 46. So out of 50 states, we're 46th most dependent. Okay, so there's only 4 other states that are doing better than us that don't need the federal government. I'll get to who they are in a bit. But let's look at who are the top 5 loser states in the United States that can't take care of themselves and are dependent on California money for their subsistence, and then feel the need and the yearning to not only believe, but also talk shit on this great state of California. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so here's a map right here, in fact, and all the dark blue, that's actually all the dependent states. So you can see like Montana's one of them, and then the South, fully dependent on California money, and then Arizona, and I believe that's New Mexico right there. Again, dependent on my money. And it's obvious that, I'm pretty sure New York probably takes care of that whole eastern half of the United States with their taxes as well. And then, of course, California probably takes care of this half of the United States on the west side of Texas for their dependency and their lack of responsibility as far as budgeting for themselves. So let's look at the top 5 worst states. Okay, number 1 is Mississippi. Mississippi, you can't take care of yourself. Well, you have a number 1 over here on most dependent in the United States, and number 1 meaning people are dependent on the state as well. So that you have so not only are the people dependent on Mississippi government to survive, but the Mississippi government is relying on the federal government to survive. That's how bad it is in Mississippi. But nobody says anything about Mississippi. Why? Well, there's nothing really happening in Mississippi. But Mississippi, absolutely irresponsible. Who's your governor? He's a dumbass. He doesn't know what he's doing, obviously. And I bet you guys throw around the Bible all day long. You guys probably hate gay people as well. And we all know what you did to blacks for hundreds of years as well. In fact, black folk, leave. Why are you guys still there? I mean, I can understand you guys like this, like maybe the food. Jesus, come here to Cali. We love it. We want more people to come here. So, guys, leave Mississippi. In fact, if I was going to say to secede from the United States, as Californians are thinking about doing, Mississippi, just stay where you are. Don't think about leaving. You can't secede, all right? If you wanted to. So Mississippi, you are the worst state. So any commenter coming in from Mississippi, go ahead and comment down there how bad California is, please. Next one up is New Mexico. Yep, I saw it on the map, New Mexico. That's the square one, I believe. New Mexico, you suck. You're a loser state. You can't take care of yourself. Who's your governor? Write him a letter. Tell him he's a dumbass. And pack your bags and come here to California. We'll show you how things really are supposed to be run. Okay? Alabama, another southern state. Alabama, you're a loser state. You can't take care of yourself. Anybody from Alabama wanting to comment on how bad California is, please go ahead and post up. I'll be glad to tackle the facts with you. The federal government ranks you as third most needy state in the United States. Number 4, Louisiana. Oh, Jesus, the South is just hitting fucking home runs on losers today. Louisiana, you're a loser state as well. Go ahead, please make a comment on how bad California is. Please do. Please do. You know what? You need my money. You know, you should be begging your congressman for me not to leave. For us not to leave, and you should beg us for them to have us stay. Because your GDP is going to go down. When it goes down, you're not going to get all that money anymore. Okay, Louisiana? Tennessee, again. What is it? It's Tennessee's number 5. So there's a top 5. Tennessee, you're a loser state. There's a top 5. Looks like the top 5 loser states all happen to be Ku Klux Klan states as well. KKK states. Maybe it's that. Maybe you guys should get rid of the KKK that's in there. I don't know why there's a terrorist organization in the South just running rampant like that, but KKK, you're ruining your states. Maybe you like it that way. You love being poor. You love being broke. You have no plan of action to getting out. You're probably sucking up all of this country's welfare too. And, God, Republican. All 5, top 5 Republican states. I believe New Mexico is swing, but the top 5 states are loser Republican states. And let's just keep going on down. Now, I had one commenter here. He was from Pennsylvania. Let's see where Pennsylvania. Ooh, West Virginia, number 9. West Virginia, you're number 9 you're a loser state. You can't take care of yourself. You're dependent on my money, California money. You need Californians to survive, West Virginia. Missouri, Georgia, number 10 is Georgia. Where is Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania is number 27. Oh, at least you're above the halfway mark there, Pennsylvania. But again, you are upside down. You are dependent on the federal government. You're dependent on federal subsidies. You also don't pay as much taxes as you collect. Not big of a difference like Mississippi, but still, you're upside down. Get on it, okay? Please get on it. Let's see where California is. New York is number 41. So, New York, number 41 on the most dependent states, okay? Which is not bad. It's only 9 more. And there's California right there. California is number 46. And look, incidentally, 46. So, look, there's only 4 more states that are least dependent on us. Kansas, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Delaware. Gee, I wonder if they're red or blue. Conservatives, you're fiscally irresponsible. And mark my words, we have a full Republican Congress right now. What do you think is going to happen? Do you really think the Republicans are going to leave us in a surplus? Probably not. They're going to bankrupt the government as they bankrupted every state that they've taken control of. As the federal government has clearly pointed out here for all of us to see and agree on. Unless, of course, you don't believe the federal government's numbers. Of course, you don't believe the federal government's numbers. You have more reliable sources of information. I'm sure Fox News and Hannity have a better source for that. So let's look real quick here. At number 44 is Nevada. So Nevada, yeah, it's a red state. It's a red state. And, it's least dependent on it's 44, least dependent on the the federal government. Well, I wonder what they're doing. Gee, could it be because of Vegas? So, there's nothing in Nevada. There's zero in Nevada. What's in Nevada is Las Vegas. And what's Las Vegas? That's our playground. That's where we go here as Californians. Southern California, Northern California, Central. When we want some dirty, dirty action, we head to Vegas. And it's our money that goes into Vegas. That's pumping Vegas up. That puts you at number 44. Nevada, red state. There's a ton of unions in Nevada. In fact, it's a Democrat Senator Harry Reid. I think that's his state as well. All the unions backing him up. It is highly unionized. But I believe it's either a red state or a swing state. I can't remember. But the only reason they're number 44, California. It's our playground. If it wasn't for that, they'd be number 7. Our top 5 guaranteed. So those are the top 5 states, guys. Any guys from those states again? Here, I'll call them out again. All the loser states. The loser states are, real quick, Mississippi, New Mexico, Alabama, Louisiana, and Tennessee. You are loser states. You are irresponsible with your funds. You don't have enough taxes, and my state of California is paying for you. Okay? You don't believe me? Go check the IRS numbers, the Bureau of Labor's numbers, and the Census Bureau's numbers. Last thing I want to touch on, guys, real quick, and I'll let you guys go, are my California conservatives again. I just wanted to say, guys, listen, you guys, I know you're sick of California full of liberal elites, moving out, going to Texas, going to Colorado, heading out to, leaving California. Guys, go out there. You remember what I told you about them not really liking you, right? You're still liberal in their eyes, but still, go out there, because believe it or not, you are changing their state. Colorado legalized marijuana. That's Cali's deal. We started that whole deal, and it made it legal in Colorado. And they're a really conservative state. So I think it wasn't the conservatives that got that to pass. I think it was you guys, former California conservatives, that did that. Way to go. Keep spreading it. Keep going out. Head over to Utah. There's some good hunting up there. And try Texas, man. Texas is actually getting invaded by a lot of Californians as well. Working on Texas, it is a big area. We will convert Texas to a liberal den of liberals over there in good old Texas. All right, that's all I got for you guys. That's it. You guys have a wonderful day and a pleasant tomorrow.